So we're here today at the Rix's Hotel in Tripoli, where the Prime Minister of the National Salvation Government, Mr. Khalifa Ghwell, and we had other ministers, the Minister of Finance, Mr. Idrees Shareef, and other elements of the government and of the private sector here, where they were doing a meeting called The Future Steps of Libya, which is a conference held to try and look at new ways on how to deal with many of the issues tackled by the government whether it be in the infrastructure or rebuilding of Libya. We had points like there was plans to restart many of the projects that have already been stopped since 2011, whether they be government buildings or housing projects, or even the preservation or rejuvenation of the old city in the middle of the city centre of Tripoli. There was also a plan to lay down plans for the projected 3 million, they reckon, 3 million population that will be in Tripoli by the year 2030. So they're planning for that infrastructure to cover those people. So I'm here with the Minister for Finance, Mr. Idrees Shareef, at the meeting here, which is the Steps of Libya, Future Steps of Libya, which has been a conference here held at the Rix's Hotel. Welcome, Mr. Idrees.
Thank you. You are welcome.
Can you tell the viewers more about what is the reason or what are you hoping to come from this meeting here?
We hope to build our country by the optimal ways, using our sources, which includes everything, but the most important element is our people, our expertise. So that's what we are doing today, and this is not that will not stop. It's non-stop process, and we just launched it today.
Can you tell me more about I was looking at some of the slides and your projection, your plans for the future. Can you tell the viewers more about what is the objections and objectives of this?
Yes, simply, we were talking about 3Bs. 3Bs means private, public, partnership. That's the way many countries had used it to build its country. So we are going to improve this method here and to apply it in Libya to get as many as we can projects in Libya dependent on private sector.
So this was never really used in the time of the old regime. There wasn't the old method.
Definitely no. No. That's not. I think even the ideas it wasn't allowed to talk about it because we weren't a real country in this sector, you know. We
were regressing rather than progressing.
Yes, because it was used to make more pressure on our people, to put them in corner, to don't allow them to live in a life like our neighbors, other countries across the world. So it was not allowed to make a good life for Libyans.
I see that the point of that you were making about the 3Bs was to free up more efforts for the government by subletting most of these contracts and these kind of things to private companies. Is that the effect that you're looking for?
So if I got you what you meant in this question, if the government worked within environment beside these kind of contracts, this will allow to the government to work more efficient, and it will give the government the capability and visibility to achieve very incredible success in managing its country.
Brilliant. Can you tell me what you're hoping now to happen in the next after this meeting exactly? What is the outcome of this meeting?
So at this moment we are waiting response from the people who participate in
Who are these people, sorry?
So they are expertise in different fields. They will tell us about the next step.
Fantastic. Thank you very much for your time, Mr. Minister.
Thank you. You're welcome. You're welcome.
Also, as we heard from the Finance Minister, plans to sublet most of these projects to the private sector rather than have the burden all on the government. And so it's been an interesting day today at the Rixis Hotel. This has been Hussam Najjar for the Libya Observer in Tripoli.